outside an Alexandria bakery. Pushing, shoving, screaming and shouting, this is what an Egyptian bread stall looks like on a good day. Egypt is the #1 importer of wheat in the world. It's a commodity in great demand. Egyptians call bread aish, derived from the Arabic word meaning life. That's how important it is to them.
I have a family of 4 and have to travel 6 kilometers and pay double what I pay for bread on transport just to get here.
21% of Egyptians live below the poverty line and double that amount barely above it, which means the slightest rise in the price of basic commodities can have a huge impact on whether people have enough money to put food on their plates. Government figures show that food prices have risen more than 23% this year, resulting in markets like these, once bustling with customers, now almost deserted. For example, a kilogram of tomatoes used to cost the equivalent of 30 cents only last January. Now the price of a kilogram is 45. The cost of cooking oil and canned food has also shot up, affecting not only consumers, but also small retailers like Mana al-Husni.
There hasn't been a single customer for the past 3 or 4 hours. I've barely made $5 today, and I've been open since 7 in the morning.
And it's not only the poorer classes that are being affected. Fish, meat and poultry, a staple food for the middle class, will become out of reach to them too if prices continue to rise at this rate.
The price of an average kilogram of fish has increased by at least $1 over the past year, making it even more harder for poor Egyptians to get, while it is taken for granted by those who live in richer countries.
But despite the hike in prices and ever-increasing demand, the government insists it is doing what it can. It spends $19 billion on food subsidies a year, mainly for bread. But many complain of poor regulation and corruption.
Yes, the government subsidizes the bread, but the officials and those responsible give it to us bad, and the bread keeps getting smaller. The taste keeps getting worse.
The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization says Egypt is not suffering hunger. Yet many say the widespread poverty and the constant battle of supply and demand means that people like In'am Khamis will continue to face the daily struggle of feeding her family of 4. al-Kahky, Al Jazeera, in the Egyptian city of Alexandria.